Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have, I think, a really good reading for you. We've got number 34 and number 27, Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, and Walking Away. So I feel we have somebody that has, in the last year, maybe, had a glimpse of the life they want to live, the things they would need to change, or, like a desired outcome, right? If this is where I want to be in a year, how do I get to that point? And it feels like they've been able to get a significant amount of that list tackled. So good for you. I do get a good feeling from this walking away card. I do feel like this is somebody who feels free or able to pursue this happiness that they're planning, right? Hi there, love is the trend. How are you? Hello, dude. What's up? I like it. Hi, Jimmy. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Oh my gosh, or a lot. I'm sorry. That was a lot. Are your ears okay? Forgive me. Hi, Peggy. Hello, Rachel. Hello, daughter of Saturn. What's up, Joanna? Hello, Katrina. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's Tuesday. Have you had tacos yet? I have not, but I'll deal with that. I promise you. Okay, we've got somebody who is pursuing their happiness. I'm excited for you. I don't know why, but I want the Marigold Tarot, so that's where we're going with. Maybe you like spooky season too. Have you been seeing the Halloween aisles lately? Delectable, aren't they? I want everything. All of the Halloween decorations. Hello, Neo. How are you? Hello, Tracy. I know. I agree, Peggy. So this is probably the most romantic of the Two of Pentacles energies, or cards, I should say, that I have. Because it's like two hands clasped, right? That was awkward. Like this, okay? And the Two of Rings or the Two of Pentacles can talk about a solid friendship or a really strong connection. It can talk about balance. But this card, more than any of the other Two of Pentacles, makes me feel like we have somebody that is putting things right because of a connection that's important to them. So it doesn't have to be romantic. We do right now seem to have a focus on what would make somebody happy. So you'll know what that is, right? I get it. What's up, Husky? How are you? I haven't had Dr. Pepper. Well, I had like a sip. I have like a, what's it, 1 liter? Like the video. But I need to go get some more Dr. Pepper. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles, right? What else do we have? Also, thank you to those of you who are checking out my second channel. I've posted 2, I don't know, 30 to 40 minute long videos of reading Dante's The Inferno, and I'm really excited about it because it seems to be gaining some traction, and I'm going to do more of that. I might have to record it tomorrow. I haven't really had a day off in a while, so I'm going to have to eventually do that. And also thank you everyone who's been sending me the kindest follow-ups to the personal readings that you're getting. I think a lot of readers complain about doing personal readings, and maybe someday I will, but I feel like that's better than the general readings in some ways because there's more maybe impact that I could have for somebody. And just hearing back from some of you afterwards how much it means is worth $1 million. So thank you for that. Hello, TA. Or Khalil. I don't know what you want to call you, but you let me know. Thank you, dude. Oh my God. Spirit of Halloween. Is it just Spirit Halloween or is it Spirit of Halloween? I should know this. I feel like I'm letting you down. Yeah, that might have to happen. So we have the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Rings. And I do believe we had this yesterday. So we have somebody thinking about the long term, right? We already kind of know that. This is kind of validation because we had somebody thinking, you know, longer, short term, year to 5 years. Where do I want to be? What would make me happy? What kind of situation do I want to find myself in? You like Dr. Pepper Zero? I should really try it. I have been a little bit unwilling to try other variations. I really do feel like someone is taking good care of themselves. That might be a new thing for this person. They might have been quick to kind of dismiss like health needs or, somebody didn't treat me right. Yeah, I'm used to it, whatever, that kind of vibe. Hello there, Illuminati. How are you? Did I say hello to Voyager? Hello, Voyager. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I bet you could do general readings. It's totally different. I would say my analogy would be general readings are to personal readings as listening to music on the bus while other people are listening to their own music out loud is to being able to choose the station in your car and nobody messes with it. You got to be able to take it, a little bit more audio, I guess, energy. I used to have a real big problem with that. I did not like if I was watching TV and somebody decided to look something up on their phone and it had really loud audio or like a song, I'd be like, I'm gonna slap you. But I'm better now. Oh yeah. Oh, you can. I believe in you. All right. Oh, thank you. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Devil. Oh my. It's a little scary. I get the sense that we have somebody kind of arguing in their head. Almost over and over again. So kind of an obsessive vibe from the Devil energy. And it's about telling the truth or being authentic. There is a sense of a quick pace here. So somebody may feel like they've waited too long or they're done waiting. I'm gonna go towards my happiness. I've been planning for this or I've been working towards this. I don't want to dilly-dally. Empress and Six of Swords. So regardless of your gender, you're coming out as the Empress and you are making a nice exit here. You have like the classiest getaway car here. She doesn't actually have a car, don't judge me. But the Six of Swords, this is about you putting to rest a situation that maybe almost did you in. Maybe drove you really crazy. Maybe you encountered some people that were willing to do the most. I do feel like some of you had to face a little bit of danger here. If you were dealing with abuse, I'm so sorry you went through that. I hope you have someone to talk to. Therapy is always a good idea, but I understand for some it's not necessarily like easy to make happen. But I encourage you to talk to someone or at least write down what you're going through. You know what I mean? Get it off your chest somehow. Or paint. I love to paint. So that's usually what I go for. Also, like whatever kind of hobbies you might have or activities you enjoy doing where you can kind of like escape a little bit. One thing I've been thinking about is whether or not I want to do an ASMR video on the other channel of like literally just doing a puzzle, because that's one of my favorite activities. When you just need to like either you really want to think about something or you don't want to think about something. But this Empress has been able to figure out the best way forward or the most practical exit. For some of you, you are very eager to tell someone, I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm moving away. I'm starting a different life. Eight of Swords in the reverse. That's what I'm talking about. There was a mental block and you have freed yourself from it. Have you given yourself a high five yet? Hello there, HH. How's it going? I like that husky. You freed yourself. And it's opening up new opportunities for you, but also giving you a stronger sense of self or confidence. Page of Swords in the reverse. It creeps me out. Okay, this will make sense to you because they're right next to each other. So I saw the Page of Swords come out, right? Like with the torso or whatever. And I mistook it initially as the Strength card. I was like, oh, I kind of expected the Strength card to come out. And it's good to see that too, because we've had the Devil card come out, right? But then for the Strength card to come out right after, it's a little spooked, you guys. And the Four of Swords. I think you had to disregard a piece of information or someone's opinion. You had to learn to follow your intuition instead of relying on those around you to guide you or help you make those more difficult decisions. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's how I feel. Don't ever let a tarot reader or a friend or a family member encourage you to go against your intuition. The more you use your intuition, the stronger it gets. The tarot readings that resonate for you should be resonating because they validate what you already kind of know or suspect, right? I think a lot of people enjoy watching some of the like more dramatic or like over the top tarot readings. And I'm sorry, like I just don't think, there's millions of people dealing with that exact weird, drawn out, maybe like violent situation. Like some people just seem to be taking it a little bit too far. You got to make sure you know how to listen to a reading and pick out what doesn't apply to you and pick up on those things that do. I feel like we have somebody that had to step away from a situation because they didn't feel safe. They didn't feel like it was an environment they could be themselves, or they didn't feel like they could trust the people around them. So I do feel like you found a sanctuary somewhere. It could have been just spending time in nature. Could have been a friend's house that you spent time at. I tend to find a couple of places outdoors that aren't like super popular, just so you can actually like appreciate nature. And sometimes I'm a little too excited to like take a picture or a video, like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty here. Look at those waves. Look at that butterfly. And then I try to remind myself, it's not about interacting with your phone right now, Carmen. Put it down and appreciate, like, drink it in. So some of you need to, or you have been better at spending more time in places where you feel like you can recharge or you can let down those barriers or those walls, just like kind of be yourself, right? So we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. There's an ending that you feel came a little bit quicker than you expected. You might be the type of person that really doesn't like to feel prepared or doesn't like being like caught off guard. I mean, a lot of us don't, right? But I feel like there was something here where you felt like you had to rush. Like, could I just have a little bit more time to deal with this, please? I feel like I've already got so much on my plate and now I have to deal with this too. But from what I'm seeing, you managed. You figured it out. Strength. And a big part of that, I feel, is because you have gotten better at listening to your intuition. So keep doing that. We're going to go with the situations deck. Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, exactly. I totally feel that. Like really any nature scene, but like the ability to, I think, hear water, whether it's waves, waterfalls, maybe it's just rapids. I feel like scientifically they've proven that's calming for you. That's why I don't think I could ever live somewhere where I don't have the ability to quickly go visit like a lake or a river. I like oceans too. They're a little bit more wild. I don't know. Yeah. Crazy things swimming around in there. Can't always go swimming. All right. That's probably true for lakes too, though. So we have Soulmate and Wish. I told you this was going to be a good one. So there's somebody out here in the world and they see you for exactly who you are. They might be a really great mirror or like other half. I feel like it's more so that the things you have to offer fit together nicely in terms of your skills or your dreams. You could build together and like encourage each other. So I told you in the title, you manifested this. Wish is coming true. We had some kind of problem in the past with this person. And it feels unresolved. But this person had to, I think quite honestly, both of you needed some time to deal with things in your life. There were things that needed to be wrapped up, ended. There were lessons that were learned or courage or strength that was found. I do feel like it's a good time to share one of my favorite quotes. And I feel like so it must have been translated from French. So it's probably got a couple of like variations. But Albert Camus said, "It was in the midst of winter that I found there was within me an invincible summer." So I feel like we have somebody acknowledging their own strength or ability to pursue the things that really matter to them. This is like basically perseverance, right? So there was something that could have kept this connection from never happening, this wish from never coming true. But we do have kind of like a hermit energy coming through with these two cards. I'm going to figure out a way. I'm not going to just go quietly into that good night, I think is the quote. I'm going to determine a way, obsessed with figuring it out, right? So look, we've got the Empress that's already out, and this is somebody who has walked away or is in the process of walking away from something, and they're finding more strength within themselves than they probably expected to find. And they've been able to manifest good things into their life because of how they've handled this difficult process. But this Empress, if they're coming into some sort of union with their soulmate or with a genuine love, it's going to be an Emperor. So this is likely somebody who has traveled a pretty similar path or also been learning on their own. Do you know what I'm saying? So we've got like separation, but learning your own lessons. All right, this is the beginner's tarot. Funny how that happens, isn't it, Voyager? Hello, Lightheart Alchemist. How are you? That's a fun feeling. Mm-hmm. Hello there. Hold on. Is it Ayaho? Or is it Aya of Terror? I'm trying to like make sure I don't mess up your name. But yes, meow. Right back at you. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Fool, and the King of Wands. So for some of you, we have one of these individuals in the love pair needing to address irresponsibility and carelessness. And for another, we have somebody that needed to address a mental block. This could have been trauma. This could have been a desire to isolate or protect against heartbreak. But we have both of these individuals rejecting something, information from others, or perhaps how they were raised, a belief in terms of how you interact with others. We have somebody taking a different approach, or both of these people taking a different approach. So I want to know, who is this King of Wands? Is this their Empress, or is this the love interest? Oh, this is someone else. So this is likely the love interest of the Empress, but with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, there was a falling out. Like I mentioned earlier, there was some sort of argument here or disconnect. Maybe the time was not quite right for the two of you to really like pursue something. Hello, Missy. How are you? Well, enjoy the live chat. There's a lot of awesome people in there. Thank you, Key Controller. How are we doing today? So it feels like we've got somebody that wants to have a chat about what happened. In the same column as the Empress, we have the Emperor in the reverse. I don't normally read it this way, but I feel like we have an Empress that didn't want to make this major change or doesn't want to like leave because they feel like they're supposed to be helping this masculine energy. Don't get too caught up on that gender, okay? We all have masculine and feminine energies, so. But I feel like this is somebody who felt like things were supposed to happen in a certain order. So this could be somebody who's decided to move. This could be somebody who's decided to start a new venture, change their phone number, whatever it is. It's like this Empress is worried. Am I getting too far ahead? because this King of Wands isn't an Emperor yet. So this King of Wands is dealing with some issues. For some of you, this is jealousy. For others of you, they're dealing with some issues in terms of money or trying to get the work situation figured out. And I feel like this Empress has kind of lost patience or felt like they have to do something. They can't like wait, basically. So this is friendship that evolved into love, this connection. And I feel like that created a really strong foundation, even if it has gone through, you know, some no contact or some separations. It's like you had this friendship, felt the spark, maybe the time was off, but there was a sense you could count on the other one in a way, or that the other one understood you. But it's like frustrating because you can only ever get in that right. How do I say this? It's like when you are able to connect or spend time together or communicate, it's brief. What's that series? I think it's called, I want to say there's like 3 or 4 of them. Before and After Sunset and Sunrise, I think. Like switching all of those up for the 4 different titles. I do not remember. Is it Julie Delpy? And Ethan Hawke? Just this idea that you run into each other or you meet at a time in your life where you really are not able to offer a lot of time. Because I'm really focused on the word drifting. So it's kind of like if I relied on other people or another person in particular to be my compass in life, if I didn't make my own choices, or, you know, if I got a little bit lost at sea because I wasn't willing to choose that direction, they run into another ship and that ship provides that guidance. But at a certain point, they have to take charge of that direction, right? You can't just hope for a wind or hope for somebody to, you know, I don't know, tug you along. So it's about self-esteem, confidence, doing your own thing, right? Did I say hi to Tiana? Miss Tiana, how are we doing today? All right, so we've got the moon. And the 6 of Cups. Was it all a dream? Did it ever happen? I feel like the memories you created are a bit of an escape or a balm, something that helps them get through difficult times. There might be pictures or just recollections that they can, you know, draw on when they go through difficult times. But some of you might also dream of each other. Two of Wands in the reverse, same column as the Two of Wands in the reverse. Because our masculine energy has encountered an obstacle or is dealing with some procrastination issues. If I don't know. I feel like there's a clock ticking down to zero. There's like a pressure building for someone because they know there's something changing. I do feel like this masculine energy is paying closer attention to their intuition because of the moon and the high priestess. That is providing more of a like their own compass, right? Because Two of Wands in the reverse is also like not having a sense of direction. This person has to find their direction. And I feel like for the purposes of this reading, their direction is this Empress. Ooh, I want a different deck. Let's get a few from the Kipper. Ooh, that sounds pretty amazing. I'm pretty good. It's starting to get cool outside. Yay! Thank you, Peggy. I can't believe, I don't know how I remembered her name, to be honest. Got number 18, child, and number 28, expectation, but expectation is in the reverse. For some of you, there is an unexpected child. For others of you, there is a surprise at somebody's either innocence or desire for a new beginning, because I'm seeing this child as being connected to this fool. The fool is maybe not the best name because I feel like that makes everyone get a little bit judgy. But if you look at the illustration, you can tell this is somebody who's like, oh, goody, a new chapter, an adventure. I'm going to go hiking. We've got someone taking a different approach. For some of you, there is interest in a family or being like a step or whatever. But yeah. Oh my. You might end up getting a gift in the near future from this person. If you resonate with the Empress energy, I do feel like the King of Wands does not want to show up empty-handed. All right, let's go with the Tattoo Tarot. The Star and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Pursuit of your wish. This is someone taking a risk, doing something that they feel will be good for them, but also it's maybe not going to make everyone else happy. I don't know. There might be some people that have an issue with this. Isn't there always, though? Like, we can't be making our decisions based on whether or not everybody approves. I didn't ask everyone if I could wear this dress today. Do you know what I mean? Like, at some point, you just got to be like, this is my decision. I got it. It's my life. Been doing this a while. Thank you. Hello there, Tamla. How are you? I like it. Eight of Pentacles. Look, the way manifestation works, you focus on it, you believe in it, you speak it into existence. You also put in work, right? You take the necessary steps to make sure that that is the likely outcome. It's not just like, ooh, I hope I win $1 million. I hope I win $1 million. I hope I win $1 million. Oh, I never bought a lottery ticket. How am I going to win that $1 million? I'm not telling you to go play the lottery. You do whatever you want. But the idea is if you want something to happen, you have to actually like, put the action behind that intent. And we do have that happening. I feel like this is the King of Wands that is putting in effort. Also had the High Honor card come out. So it feels like we have a better understanding of what happened, what caused the separation or argument. Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, and the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. I told you there's something changing here. I think we have a desire to lay a claim. If I don't defend what I think is mine, if I don't say anything, if I don't speak up, if I don't communicate with this Empress, then what if she picks someone else? What if she goes elsewhere? What if she blocks me? There's some concerns here. Like, come on now, I've been through so much. I've been doing what I need to. Maybe I needed to do a little bit faster, but I had to take some Dr. Pepper breaks. Okay, you guys? Okay. I love you, but I'm just going to call you out a little bit. You have been putting in the work. Yes. But you're scared of the last step or like the conversation, maybe? It's like, I haven't played basketball in a long time, but here we are. This is my analogy for you. It's the last 10 seconds or 5 seconds in a basketball game, and you're at the 3-point line. Now, 5 seconds is probably better, right? You're not going to get a shot unless you just freaking whale it at the whatever. Just try it, right? It's either 0 points or like maybe 3. I'm going to go for the maybe 3. I feel like this is somebody that's like, oh, I don't want to break a nail. It might mess up my hair. I don't want to pull a muscle. I really did play basketball. I'm short, okay? No offense to anyone out there who doesn't like referring to themselves as short, who might also be 5'4". I am not like someone you look at and you're like, she plays basketball. You could just tell. No, I'm short. But I'm wily. And I used to have a big ponytail, and I would just like, accidentally whip it around a little bit, like a little tornado. Yeah. I don't know. I had to do something. That's where the whipping originated, you guys. What's up, Grant? How are you doing? Hello, one. How's it going? Yeah, and in high school, I played volleyball and basketball and softball. And I managed the baseball team because I wanted to like understand watching baseball better. What are they talking about over there? Oh, okay, now I get it. Like I had the little book thingy. Yeah. Hello, Serenity. How are you? I love it. Yes, definitely go play some basketball. Excellent. Yes. Be kind, rewind. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an opportunity to play basketball, but maybe what I should do is roller skate. I was whining about that the other day. I've been sitting over there for months now. I haven't taken them out to play. Yeah, the tower. I probably can't wear this dress though. And that did seem like a bad idea. All right, we have the Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Now, the first thing I notice, Seven of Wands and the reverse. This is somebody who feels attacked or like they're maybe putting themselves out there, taking a bit of a risk. It has a heart on it. It is not common for the Seven of Wands to have a heart pictured on it. And this is the Three of Swords, which pretty much always has a heart on it, or somebody, getting heartbroken. Here's the thing. You can protect yourself against heartbreak to a certain extent, but it's like a seatbelt. You're doing what you can to make sure you minimize the damage if you were to get into a car accident, but car accidents will still happen because there's multiple people, multiple forces at play, right? So I feel like we have somebody that's trying to find that happy medium or that middle ground. I can't completely cut everyone off. I can't isolate myself. I can't assume the worst of everyone. I've got to let somebody in every now and then, right? So instead of cutting everyone out, I will put a little bouncer right at the door to my heart. Ooch, ooch, ooch. Yes, welcome to Karma's heart. Ooch, ooch, ooch. You have an identification. Ooch, ooch, ooch. Oh, sorry. No. Not allowed. Yes, that's why we wear our helmet. That's valid. You do need to have the independence. But I guess that's why we have a lot of different options in terms of activities, things that we can do that help us to dream or stay in touch with what we want, right? But we've got somebody who's realizing I can't protect myself against everything that could break my heart. But what I need to do is make sure that I still allow for the good stuff, right? So we've got somebody acknowledging things are changing. With that tower, we have another reference to a change. We have somebody changing a job, changing an address, changing a phone number, changing an outlook. Change. I still feel like there's something here. This King of Wands is like, yeah. Should I? How about? No, I'll just stay here. But you're the King of Wands. You're like born to be bold, so, or born to be wild. Should I go with that? I do have this coupon. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, we got Death, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. That is quite the turnaround. I'm impressed with you, King of Wands. Like literally, I'm impressed. Okay. You're over here like, oh crap. Thank you, dude. Oh crap. Everything's like changing. The building's on fire. I gotta like run and stuff. Or I could put out the fire. I think we have somebody that has decided I'm not going to run from this. That might have been normally how they handle things. Instead, we have somebody that's like, you know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. So there's a fire. That's cool. I have a fire retardant. Is that what it is? Outfit. It's probably like a Carhartt, right? It probably looks great on you. But you put it on and you're like, okay, I'm a firefighter. I am not advocating anyone pretend to be a firefighter. Let's allow the experts to deal with that. Please be careful with your life. Don't play with a bunch of candles, let me do that. But this is somebody who realizes that through this change, through walking away from things that are not good for them, they can get what they want. I'm telling you, this is two people on different paths that know each other. It's like, I could kind of see you over there, but not really. It looks like maybe you're wearing blue. I don't know. Green. I don't know. Two people that go on their own path for a little while because they needed to. I think the most beautiful relationships that I've seen, like, other people be in, are the kinds of relationships where based on how they talk to each other, that those are two people who genuinely want to communicate honestly and lift each other up. There's no like trying to cut people down or talk over each other. And it's because I feel like we have somebody who feels there's not another option that would make them feel compelled to go through this transformation. There's not another connection that has made them feel this way, but it's helping them to realize, oh, I've had some issues here. There are things I could have done differently. I just I know, right, Deanna? Is that another t-shirt? What? Carmen told me to be a firefighter. No. I mean, like help stuff and be good. But like, yeah. I'm not trying to get anybody hurt, okay? I want you all to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be like super crazy in love. I want you to be successful and rich. Yeah, you know the quote, right? That's what I want for you all. So I'm trying to help you manifest it, okay? We got the love. We got the money coming to you, okay? Exactly. All right, let's see. We need... I told my mom the other day that I routinely on the channel will go like this when I'm trying to figure out which cards to like choose. And she couldn't handle it. She's like, why? Where did you get that from? And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's because I was watching The Simpsons as a young child. I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. I don't know. Is there something else like that? Oh, is it Dr. Evil? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, no. Okay, I need to know what the next card is. What is this man without a shirt doing? I'm sorry, sir. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh, you dealing with a player. I mean, that makes sense. King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, either of them, are generally seen as the like, you're so attractive. The very like alluring and hot people, right? Right? Fire, get it? This person might have been a little too comfortable with situationships or FWB. I don't want to not connect with anybody, but I'm going to keep you at a distance. Okay? You're coming in for a hug and I'm like this. Stay over there. Do they like physical intimacy? Sure. All day. Dude's not wearing a shirt. But this is somebody who is basically saying that's not real love. That doesn't actually allow for a connection. I can't just like be myself around somebody then. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody that has a little bit of a sex addiction or dealing with somebody that really enjoys the attention they get on apps like Tinder. But this person, I feel, has acknowledged this is not making them happy. This is not the life they want to live, right? Because we had somebody thinking, what I really want is not what I have in front of me. How's it going, Paul? Hello, Empress Priestess. How are you? I'm excited for you, Missy. I love it. Good for you. Success story. I really hope that goes well for you. I love to hear it. So we have number 10, which is the scythe. Yeah. You cut out. I feel like this is both. I feel like it's the Empress and the King of Wands. But we've got a commitment to not dealing with people that are dishonest, not dealing with people that are willing to take from you or lie to you. I think both of you have had your fair share of people using you for money or using you for physical intimacy, using you for clout. Snakes in the grass. But at least one of you, I feel like it's the King of Wands for most of you. At least one of you is finally realizing this person that I'm thinking about, this person that I feel strong emotions for, they are not a snake. They are not that kind of fox. They might be a silver fox, right, Missy? So we have somebody acknowledging there is unconditional love in the world. I may have actually found it, right? So I don't want to treat them like I would treat them if they were a snake or if they were unreliable or disloyal or dishonest. If they are actually like on that same level or if they've inspired me, if they've shown me genuine love, then I need to behave accordingly. It's like there's a rule book going up in their head. This is the Angels, Romance Angel Oracle. Yeah, I think it's that one. That can be tricky. I mean, hey, it's just nice. I gotta say, it's refreshing to me listening to others, whether they are tarot readers or not, acknowledge the idea that the twin flame idea is not that's your person, and no matter how unhealed or toxic they are, that's your person. Good luck. No, we have free will. So my personal take is we all have multiple soulmates. I don't think everyone has a twin flame, but I think a decent amount of people have a twin flame, somebody that you deal with multiple times in your life. And it's kind of like you crash against each other like waves on a beach. And slowly but surely, those waves will chip away at the stones, right? We need people to collide into that help us change and acknowledge when we are on the wrong path. We had the Two of Wands in the reverse twice because somebody was on the wrong path. Maybe both of you, right? But there's trust with this soulmate, whether this is your twin flame or a soulmate that is replacing your twin flame, whatever it is, you have trust with somebody, and that's huge because I don't think that comes to you easily. And I think it's been difficult for both of you, to be honest, with other people in your life. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I don't want you over there expecting to be disappointed. I don't want you fixated on all of the errors or disappointments of the past. I want you, this is your homework from Professor Carmen. Thank you, Tiana. Your homework is to think about this picture. Now, I don't know, maybe a rainbow isn't your ideal weather. Maybe you want it to be extra sunny so you can go tanning. Maybe you want it to be a little bit rainy. I don't know. What is this for you? I want it happening. That's what I want. And that's important. Picture what you want, not what you don't. Like vision boards can be a little bit cheesy, but I get the general function. I get it, you know? Have I said hello to Illuminati? Hello. Yeah, I totally get that. Well said, dude. And then we have Grant trying to be a Spice Girl over here. Hello, Kim. How are you doing, hon? So we have passion. Look, for some of you, you are being called upon to stay optimistic when somebody that you have been waiting on for a long time doesn't come through or doesn't come through in the right way. Look, if you don't come correct, don't come at all. Come on, somebody make fun of me, please. I've been asking you to for so long. We have somebody that has a choice, okay? And if this King of Wands, Emperor in the reverse energy fails to go through this transformation, doesn't want to go through this change, then there's a different soulmate that comes through. There's passion here. Don't you worry about that. But the trust is the main thing. If you don't have trust with somebody, you have nothing with them. That's just my opinion. If I can't trust you, like tell you a secret and know that you're not going to go blab it to everyone, if I can't trust you to be kind to me, if I share like a difficult story with you, I don't know what I have with you. Oh, we could like share meaningless, stupid memes and jokes, but like I can do that with strangers on the internet. So what do you really have to offer me? Can I trust you or not? So we have feelings that are real. And I do kind of feel like for some of you, you're pulled in a couple different directions. And one of these people is going to come through and they're going to shed a previous lifestyle or kind of like persona. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Well, I think that's literally what I was just saying. Have I not said hello to S Pike? How are you? I'm so sorry you've been dealing with that. I hope that means things are getting better for you. I really do. But for real though, have you checked out Reddit? I get all of my social media needs satisfied there without any of them knowing who I am. Let's talk about stupid entertainment news and bash politicians and be done with it. And I don't need to know where you live. I don't need to know your first name. We'll just make fun of people anonymously. All right. So make sure we remember that forgiveness is for ourselves as much as it is for other people. That means I want you to be really good at forgiving yourself. And I want you to be really good at understanding that you can forgive someone and still pull one of these. Oh, yeah, no, I forgive you. And I genuinely wish the best for you. I'm still walking away. That's sometimes how it's got to be. Okay. So I don't know. I'm proud of you. I feel like we've got two people that really are committed to working on things. We've got somebody stuck in a little bit of a loop. For most of you, this person's going to figure out how to unstuck themselves. But don't be this person. I always see that as his own hands. Like, ah, shit, I'll stab myself. Not again. Be willing to admit when you have to change direction. But I don't know. I'm just going to get a couple from I don't know why I'm doing that voice so much, you guys. I'm sorry. I've been watching more Jamie French lately, and I fucking love her. I'm obsessed with her. She's freaking hilarious. My favorite is when she does, shit, what's her name? Jennifer Coolidge's voice. So you might have to deal with me doing more voices because I've been watching that. I'm sorry, okay? All right. What do we have for parting messages? A marriage will take place soon. This empress is going to get married. Is it going to be the King of Wands or somebody else? You don't know. You have big ideas which you must carry out. It's easy to procrastinate or delay. Do you know how long, some of you do you know how long I talked about starting a second channel until I finally did, like 3 weeks ago? Months. Months and months. I'm so glad I finally just did it. So if you have an idea like that, if there's something you feel like it would be good for me, even if it's not like wildly successful, because like I'm reading more, which is awesome because I miss reading books as often as I did. So it's getting me to do that more often, right? And then you got to stick with it. Don't discourage quickly. There's something here I feel like you're building, or it could be like a new home. It could be a new life. It could be a family. But don't discourage quickly. Some of you may have issues getting pregnant, but you will get pregnant if you keep trying. There's your other homework. Yep, exactly. One of whom you will be suspicious will prove true. I think we kind of already talked about that. We had somebody that kind of wanted to keep everyone at an arm's distance, probably more so this King of Wands energy, realizing that this Empress is not somebody that they can't trust. All right, number 26 is important for you. And so is your mind. You have your own mind. Make use of it. So these cards are calling you out, telling you that intuition is pretty powerful. You really don't need to be caring what other people think. Oh my, we're over an hour, you guys. How did that happen? All right. Welcome to the newbies. I hope you enjoy the community here. Everyone's pretty freaking awesome. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Let me know if you're interested in a personal reading. I haven't taken away that $5 one question reading yet because it's actually pretty awesome. I may not keep it around forever, but it hasn't irritated me yet. And I like being able to help people without you having to like spend like $90. You know what I mean? All right. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you on the next reading. Bye.